You already know what it is, your boy Roca B, the human MP3. You are watching a master at work, and you are tuned in to Nolazine TV. Let's go!
Like, what do you enjoy most about being a music artist? And also telling people, like, what do you hate most about being a music artist?
And what I enjoy most about being a music artist is probably like the reception that I get from my fans. And anytime I perform anywhere, it don't matter like where I'm at. And no matter who it is, sometimes it could be a guy, it could be a female, but regardless of the fact, they always come and they tell me how hard I go. Like I just did the all-white party a couple days ago, and like I killed the performance. As soon as I got off, I'm getting, you know, just a lot of good responses from everybody, just from me just leveling up with my performance. I'm all about getting better every time I perform. So that's one thing that I love about it. But the music, you said the music industry, I guess one thing that I hate about it is just sometimes like you got people that they may act a certain way. They may act like they really rock with you, but they don't. So it just sometimes it be the fake shit that I really don't like. You feel what I'm saying? I feel like I like people to keep it 100 with me because I'm a humble person and I keep it 100. The whole time I've been in the game and I'm still in the game with it, I never cross nobody wrong. So it's just like, but people always, you know, I just hate just even seeing that with people, you know, just the whole fakeness of it. But you know, you gotta have the real with the fake, you know what I'm saying? You can't have one without the other. So, you know, it's just like yin and yang, you know. So I guess that's, you know, that's what we gotta deal with out here in these streets, especially in New Orleans, man. Right now, we rank right now the #1 as far as like rappers and artists or whatever, artists period, getting up out of the city. We rank #1 as the worst, and meaning like it's the hardest to get out of New Orleans, and then after us is St. Louis. You feel what I'm saying? So it's crazy that they even saying that with all of the talent that they have down here, but it's just a lot of back and forth with a lot of people. And you know, in the 90s and stuff like that, we had a lot of, you know, camaraderie with a lot of different people that was going on in the city, whether it was all of the different walls from uptown to downtown, everybody stuck together. And that's what made the waves bigger and better. You know what I'm saying? You had bigger and better waves back then. But shout out to all of the legends that came before us. We gotta change the narrative right now. That's what I'm trying to do. With my platform that I have, I'm helping them putting on rappers, I'm putting on singers, I'm putting on everybody. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, it's not about no money with me. You feel what I'm saying? I'm just trying to help let everybody know what New Orleans got. You know what I'm saying? We got the best talent in the world, and they steady stealing from us, man. It's crazy. They stealing. Stop stealing our stuff, bro. It's crazy.
So tell everybody where you're from.
Uptown New Orleans, Magnolia, born and raised. But you know, we moved around all over the city, man. Uptown, downtown. Once they tore the projects down, you already know. What's up with it though?
Okay. So when did you start making music?
Start making music professionally about 7-8 years ago, really and truthfully, when I really started going extra hard behind it. Almost 10 years ago, really and truthfully. Started with Cali of our Hood Star, Currency and Marcelo. We did a few joints together on a mixtape that we dropped when I first started out, before I even, you know, people started getting real familiar with the face and the name. That's how I started out though. That was before like a long time. It's like 10 plus years ago.
So growing up, who influenced you to start making music?
Oh, my dad, my mom. You know, my dad is a musician, my mom a musician, and one of my mentors, blind, out straight out the LD code, Lionel Baskin. He was one of my mentors that actually brought me out my shell and was telling me like I was like one of the hottest to really do it. And I, you know, but that was when I was like 14 years old when I really started going extra hard with it.
Okay. Also, do you have any projects coming up?
Yeah. We're working on an EP right now. Also, we got my single Lombardi that's out right now. It's bubbling. This is a new Saints anthem. You heard me. Shout out to the whole Who That Nation. All my fam that been supporting the record. It's a universal record, and we coming for the whole world with this one here. Shout out to the Saints, shout out to Alvin Kamara and everybody else that be rocking with the movement. But Lombardi out right now, and we about to drop my next single after that, Something About Your Love, and then after that we dropping the EP. It's a self-titled album, by the way.
So what's the average day like for Roca B?
Man, average day life. Father. I get up every morning. I got several businesses that I start, and I just work, early in the morning, starting at probably 6:30 in the morning. I'm up every morning 6:30. Of course, the nighttime life, that's when I'm dealing with the clubs and I'm partying in the clubs, and I'm booked in the clubs. But during the day, dealing with different businesses that I have. I got an event hall that I'm working on right now that I just opened up called Bay Studio 504. And we're gonna be, it's an event hall. So anybody, in the events and stuff like that, we got that. It's all about growing and using your money to expand businesses. And also I have a vinyl shop, House of Vinyl. We make got the vinyl for the t-shirts and stuff like that. So you're just mixing up the business all day. And then at nighttime, like I said, it's the club night, man. It's New Orleans, man. So every day they got a spot to go in New Orleans from Monday to Sunday. So from Monday to Sunday, I'm promoting the music, I'm promoting the brand, and I'm in the club and I'm turning up. You already know.
What's the best song that you have released so far, and telling people why?
Best song that I released so far. We talking about a cover song, or we talking about original song? Because the covers was the ones that the covers with the beat is the ones that always got my name, popping. Because girls like that bounce music with the when you remix the songs. But my first original record that really popped, and that's still on Q93 right now, is my single I Could Be the One, is out right now. And it's a fire record. It's an R&B record with a little bounce soul feel to it. And right now I can be the one bubbling, but it's Lombardi season right now. I ain't gonna lie. Like everybody talking about Lombardi right now. They talking about Lombardi because they cheated us last year with that Saints game, you heard me? And it was that last game that they cheated on us, the ref cheated on us. So that was my whole ambition behind making Lombardi. Because guess what? Either way it go, we gonna party like we win the Lombardi. Even if we don't win the Lombardi, we still gonna party because we come from the party capital of the world, New Orleans, baby. It's just crazy because last year we came out with the boycott bowl after they played us, and we even watched it. We boycotted the whole Super Bowl last year. So it's crazy that came out of the whole boycott bowl, man. But it's Lombardi season, man. That's the project that we working right now. Video dropping Friday, September the 6th. Yeah, September the 6th. It's going down.
So how did you come up with the name Roca B?
Roca B came from, shout out to my JFK alumni. Like, they gave me that name, from years ago when I first started in the high school. And everybody else was going to breakfast. Like, we're going to cafeteria, but we making beats on the table. I'm singing the R&B records over the R&B records. I'm singing over the beat while they beating on the table, and I'm singing over the beats. And then I always used to wear Rockawell. And, I was a big Jay-Z fan, hip-hop fan. I'm a hip-hop head. I love music all the way around. But I was a hip-hop head, I was a Jay-Z fan, and I used to rock all the different beats. Anytime they change the beat up, I'm changing the song up. That's really why I started really singing over the beat live, like with the instrumentals and stuff. So a lot of people, man, he be rocking the beat. Next thing you know, it just kind of came together. And that's been since, 99, 2000. And that was before I even really started going extra hard with it, because I was in high school at the time. But at that same time, I did a single with Black and Mild on his first mixtape, Black Biggie, Black Volume 1. Shout out to Black and Mild. I did, and that was on his first mixtape, because he stayed the 2 houses down for me. It was crazy because he stayed 2 houses down for me, and then I had a couple other artists that stayed in the same area, so we always used to work together. But that was years ago. Like I said, times change, man. It's crazy out here in these streets.
So what advice do you have for when younger artists that's trying to follow in your footsteps?
Never give up. That's the key thing. I always stated this a long time ago. I ain't, like, literally, I opened up for Music Soul Child when I was 16 years old. That was the first time, and I was in front of over 2,500 people, and I didn't freeze up. You feel me? I never gave up in any situation, even when I started doing the bounce over the beat and people try to put me in the box. I never gave up. Because at the end of the day, when they put you in a box musically, I'm telling you, don't never let nobody put you in a box. You got to rip the box up. Always, and never give up. Never let them put you in a box, because an artist has to be a well-rounded artist. You feel what I'm saying? You got to be able to tackle any genre of music at any given moment. So never give up. Here, and don't never let them put you in a box, and stay persistent. So all you gotta do is stay persistent, stay consistent, don't let them put you in a box. I rip the box up. So, and go hard, man. Nobody can never go harder than you for you. And that's what I've been learning. I learned this years ago, just from watching other people go hard by their name. You know what I'm saying? And when I see them go hard behind their name, I say, you know what? I gotta do that same thing. So you gotta go as hard behind you as you want somebody else to go behind you. Straight up.
So far as your city, do you feel like other artists in your city like support one another?
For the most part, they act like they do, but it's not a real big big amount of people doing it. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people talking, but they don't walk it. You know me, I like to talk and walk everything that I do. Like if I say I want to do it, if you tell me you want to do a feature, 9 times out of 10, I'm gonna do that feature with you. But the most of the like, because at the end of the day, I'm always about telling the artist, look, you gotta figure out what hit you want to do. I was just talking to an artist today, a young female artist, and I'm telling her, well, you rapping like this, but what type of music do you have? Do you have records that can cross over? Do you have records that can be heard on the radio? Do you have a club banger? And that's all the questions I'm asking them, because I want you to be ready. Are you registered with BMI? Are you registered with ASCAP? I want you to be ready, because at the end of the day, nobody didn't tell Roca B this. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, I had to learn the hard way, literally. You know what I'm saying? And I had to get it out the mud. And yeah, sometimes you do got to get out the mud. But if I could drop a jewel to you to let you know things that you need to do ahead of time, and don't just be, spinning your wheels, then that's what you got to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to stay on your grind with it, but make sure you do what you gotta do. Take your time with it, and don't never just drop anything. You feel what I'm saying? Like, people be, oh, Roca B, when you dropping the next song? Look, I'm dropping the next song when it's time to drop the next song. But you gotta understand, music don't never get old. It appreciates with value, just like wine. You feel what I'm saying? Wine get better with time. I don't care what hit it was in '84, it's still a hit in 2019. You feel what I'm saying? So everything could be recreated and redone. You feel what I'm saying? And we need more of that. So like I said, use your mind, go hard. Don't never let nobody hold you back. And like I said, change the narrative. That whole crab in a bucket situation, we could change that narrative. So anybody want to do any features with Roca B, you already know how at me, Roca B the singer. I'm telling you though, like, I'm the voice of the city. If I'm on your track, I done blessed your track, we trying to go to the next level with it. I ain't trying to make you, we won't get out the box. You know what I'm saying? We want the whole world to know that New Orleans got the best sound, period. That's why they stealing from us. Facts.
What was your best concert performance that you had, and I'm telling people why?
Oh, wow, that's a good question. Best concert performance I had. Best concert performance that I had was when I opened up for Genuine and Tank.
I was about to say that because I was there.
Yeah.
You handed you the mic.
Yeah, that was dope. That was super dope. Like, that performance right there, and when I sung for Fantasia for her birthday. Those two things right there was two of my best performances. When I sung for Fantasia for her birthday at the Republic, and then when I kid you not, she come downstairs after I sung her happy birthday, and we on stage singing Michael Jackson Rock With You. That was dope as hell, because it's like, it's so classic, because it's like, and it's still to the day, it made me crazy. Like, it was like, yeah, that's insane, because it's like, we sitting up there, and she took her shoes off, Fantasia stay taking her shoes off. She was so happy. And then we just went into it. But the like I said, the first one above that one, I would say, like I said, Genuine and Tank, when they was just like into it, man. Like you can't make this up because these dudes was so genuine and everything. They were singing with me. And yeah, I know, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like, you know what I'm saying? For to experience that and knowing that I grew up with these guys, I grew up listening to these guys, I sung these guys' music, you feel what I'm saying? To prepare myself vocally, how to even do that. And the thing is, though, shout out to Rude Jude. Shout out to Rude Jude. Let me tell you, shout out to Rude Jude. Let me tell you why. Because before that even popped off, I told him, I said, bruh, do not ask me to sing no Genuine or Tank song tonight, because out of respect for them, I'm not gonna sing their record, right? But what he did was he gave me a prelude to the whole show, and that was the whole crazy part. Like he like, all right, you don't want to do the song, all right, we're gonna give him a sample of what you got, a cappella. And then when I did that and I went straight into the show, it was like forever respect from them. Like every time they see me, yeah, man, it's crazy, man. And like the whole city was there. It was an epic party.
Yeah, but I'm glad my name was a part of that. Darren Oz, just in case you didn't know, all white party, Liberty, all white.
Yes, oh my God.
That was one memorable party in New Orleans.
It was sick, man.
Everybody at the hotel.
Oh my God. You hear me? Nobody went home. But you know, it was a crazy night, and that was two of the best performances. But you know, I did a lot of performances. Meek Mill, Dej Loaf. I didn't open up for Monica.
I did Dej Loaf concert.
You know what I'm saying? So, and shout out to Dej Loaf, Young and Me, Young and Me for the experience that we did live at Champion Square. So I mean, it was a lot of memorable performances, but those were some of the best. And I mean, we still grinding. We still, you know, like I said, we got September the 8th, Fulton Street is going down Fulton Street for the pep rally for the Saints Who That Nation. And September the 8th, shout out to all the super fans, man. We going in for Lombardi. Go get that. It's on iTunes, Spotify, Tidal, Google Play, everywhere. Video gonna be available on YouTube on September the 6th. And like I said, September 22nd, we live at the Fried Chicken Festival. So make sure y'all come out there and support. So, you know, we rocking, we closing the show out, and we growing. Roca B the singer on Instagram. I am Roca B. Follow the website. I am Roca B. And be on the lookout for the mixtape. To be on the lookout for the EP and the mixtape. We working hard. You know, we ain't hardly working. You know what I'm saying? I try to work so many days. Look, we working. So we got the jump drives too. So, you know, anybody need a jump drive, you know, it's the new age. Like, we did CDs. You know what I'm saying? I got something for you to hang on your little key ring. You dig? Support the movement or keep it moving. That's been my motto since day one. Shout out to GFK Promotions. Shout out to True Entertainment. House of Vinyl on Instagram, House of Vinyl Crafts. And shout out to Bay Studio 504 on Instagram. Yeah, man, keep supporting the movement, man. It's all about New Orleans growth. And like I said, we about to start doing a Freestyle Fridays. It's gonna be like Smack. It's gonna be like a Smack TV situation. Shout out to Smack. And we're gonna get some people freestyling, going back and forth, and we're gonna do it at my spot, Bay Studio 504. And we're not charging people no arm and no leg to come through and do what they do. And you come through and you do what you do. I wanna see what you do. Once you show me what you do, we gonna judge. I got some judges too. I got shout out to Lil Ya from UNLV. He gonna be one of the judges, legendary UNLV. You heard me. And shout out to UTP Skip. He gonna be one of the judges as well. And we got some other special guests that's coming too. Like I said, be on the lookout. Freestyle Fridays, and then like I said, Freestyle Fridays is gonna be dealing with hip hop and R&B music. So stay tuned.
So, do you feel like you have to move out your city? Like once your music career reaches your milestone.
I would like to go get a couple of more spots in other areas, but coming back to the city, I gotta come back to my city. I gotta, you know what I'm saying? I gotta come back to my city. It's not a question. You know what I'm saying? I'm not in a space where, you know when you beef with people and you don't have nobody that you cool with. You know, me myself, people rock with me, you feel what I'm saying? And I know anything can happen in your city, people be envious and all that. I know I heard it all, yada, yada, yada. But New Orleans, baby, is home. So no matter what, I'ma always have a house here in New Orleans. But I gotta move around to Miami. I gotta move around to LA because I love LA. And Las Vegas is about to be my second home too. So I love Las Vegas. And I love LA, and pretty much that. So I'm gonna be going to Las Vegas, LA, and shout out to Memphis too, Memphis, Tennessee. But you know, Memphis, Tennessee, more of a quiet spot where I go chill at. Shout out to my family in Memphis. But yeah, man, if I'm gonna go anywhere, it's gonna be LA or it's gonna be Las Vegas. Either one of those.
Vegas, I'll be moving.
Yeah, I'm telling you, it's crazy out there, man. It's insane. It's like New Orleans 2.0 in a sense, you know what I'm saying? But the only thing about it is you gotta find those clubs outside of those clubs that's on the strip. Cause they don't just have clubs on the strip, they got clubs everywhere in Vegas. You just gotta go looking. I ain't gonna lie, last time I was in Vegas, I just went all through the desert. So, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Vegas. And oh yeah, shout out to Atlanta too. That's one of my other spots I like to go to.
Like 3 years from now, I'm like, when do you see your music career going?
To the next level. I mean, I already mastered doing pretty much like the R&B with the beat. The R&B records that I'm about to drop within 3 years should have been in hit the charts. Lombardi is a rockin' R&B record, so it's a crazy record. So I'm about to work on a pop record right now. So it's all about leveling up and doing the next level thing. I'm working on just a remake of the Michael Jackson Man in the Mirror type situation, because we got a lot of different controversial stuff that's going on in the world. You know, dealing with a lot of stuff that, you know, politically, and just, you know, just people always trying to judge from the police brutality and just the black on black crime all together. It just makes us, you know, really, you know, make me think about life more. You know what I'm saying? I got a daughter, you know what I'm saying? I got kids, man. So it's just like, I'm thinking about the next generation. So we just making music for the world and for the next generation to have something to look forward to. Also, I got a nonprofit organization that I'm starting called Be True. Be true to your expressions, and we're gonna be teaching them music, and we're gonna be teaching them art, and we're gonna be teaching them other things that they could do besides just being in the streets. So be on the look for that, you heard me? Because like, it's just too much going on. You got too many murders and stuff going on, robberies for no reason, kids doing juvenile life in prison, and all this going on in the city of New Orleans, and we small, so you know you got Chicago, you got St. Louis, you got Philly, all of these places that got a lot of violence going on. So we trying to change the world worldwide, man. So it's one person at a time, man. Y'all gotta keep your head up and stay prayed up all day, because out here in these streets is crazy, you hear me?
Okay. And last but not least, tell everybody like where they can find you, and also like where can they find your music. Okay,
you can find me on Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat at Roca B the Singer, THE Roca B, ROCAB the Singer, all together, and on Facebook, Brandon Roca B. You could just put it all in together. It's gonna pop up. You can find my music all over. You could go get my single I Can Be the One is out right now, available on iTunes, Spotify, Tidal, everywhere. Shout out to the homie DJ Chicken, Rock the Beat Productions, and Lombardi is available right now, and my new single Something About Your Love is on the way. It's an R&B record, and we also got the remix featuring homie Hot Sizzle for all the ladies, so y'all could dip and shake too, you heard me? So make sure y'all stay on the lookout for that. The EP on the way. Go to IamRocaB.com, to my website for anything, bookinglombardi.com. So if you want to book us for the Lombardi, it's on Lombardi. Roca B featuring the homie Trinity. Be on the lookout for me and Trinity, our mixtape. Shout out to homie Trinity, one of the hottest little up and coming rap artists that's out right now, that basically we working together just to help build his career as well. So shout out to him, Cash Game BOI on Instagram. But the homie Trinity, we got some heat coming for y'all, you hear me? Roca B and Trinity, we like the new age Nate Dogg and Warren G. I'm telling y'all right now, it's crazy. And I know, rest in peace to Nate Dogg, and shout out to Warren G. You hear me? But we gotta hold a legacy now, and that's what it's about. You hear me? I'm with the vocals and he with the rhymes, and that's how we gonna do it. You already know. Let's go.